Coming
So
up.
it all started. How did the MrBeast video start? I always wonder how you get cast on these things because they haven't cast.
I was working as a PA for one of his videographers, and then it was a Squid Games video, right? They did one day, mind you, 456 people, right? The first day, everything went wrong. Like, the squibs weren't working, like, it was a big malfunction, and people, he usually gets people from ECU, and a lot of them had to go back to class. So half of the people didn't show up the next day to film. So people were frantically calling their friends, like, yo, do you want to be in a MrBeast video? And they called me, and they were like, yo, you want to be in a MrBeast video? Like, bring, like, 2 friends. I was like, bet. I streamed with, like, the Love Island cast, and it was fun.
Oh, yeah. How are they? Are they
Amazing.
Fun?
I can't lie.
Has Corbin cool?
Yeah, he's really funny.
Oh, my God.
He's the same.
It's
Your ex? Your ex?
Yeah.
Gets to choose who you marry?
Basically. Yeah.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you end up with anyone?
You have to watch the show.
Okay.
Meet Harry Jowsey, reality TV heartthrob. He's been loved, ghosted, cancelled, and kissed. He spilled his guts.
I did what?
In a world of ghosting and dodging red flags, Harry's filling his boyfriend's toolbox one lesson at a time. It's Harry Jowsey, boyfriend material.
Okay, I gotta give you an introduction.
Go.
Guys, hey, I'm about to do
Hey.
it. Relax. Okay, hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back. If you are new here, please subscribe. Today we have arguably our biggest guest ever, the most famous and rich person I've ever known on the planet, content creator, entrepreneur, and podcast host that always clocks it, Camilla Araujo from Brazil.
Hello, Brasil.
Wow, wait, where in Brazil? What city?
São Paulo. My entire family's
São
from
Paulo.
there.
I love Brazil.
São Paulo.
I
You
went
love
to
Brazil?
Rio.
The best place on earth.
What's
Insane.
going on there? Why is everyone so perfect?
And like hot, amazing, like they sweat perfectly. They do everything perfectly.
Yeah, why did you move here? I would be the king
I was
there.
born here.
Oh, okay.
But like I have dual citizenship, so I always like go
And
back.
you speak obrigado?
Go again?
Obrigado. Is that
Right.
good?
Yeah, it's okay.
To the bay?
To the bay. Yeah, you to the Jaya?
Okay, now I'm getting stressed. Okay.
Are you more stressed in my presence or Kim's?
Kim's, are you sick? Are you
Well,
sick?
I'm so rich
No,
and famous.
actually, the
Guys,
first time I met you guys, I don't know what to talk about.
No,
Remember?
no, mind you. I think the first time we saw it. No. Pause. This is a crazy story.
No.
Crazy story.
No.
Why the fuck are you on live all the time? Like every
No.
time. No. Let me tell you something.
Hey.
Every time I'm on TikTok, your live is like one of the first on my phone.
As it should.
So I'll go facts because you're so rich and famous. So I'll go on your TikTok and I gift him galaxy after galaxy after galaxy.
No, because she's
and then
so
he goes,
rich.
and then he goes on live. He's like, "Oh my god, why is Camilla on my live? You're so rich and famous. Dude, she's so rich and famous."
Yeah.
And every time he sees me, he just goes, "Oh my god, Camilla, you're so rich and famous."
She is.
You
What's
know
going on?
nothing else. Like, okay, first of all, I'm not rich and famous. Well, rich, yes. No, ooh.
You are. You can say it.
Okay, no,
You guys have
but I
done
don't-
so well for yourself.
No, yes, I'm very blessed, but I don't.
1.9 mil last month? Yep.
Why do you know that?
Because I watch your stuff.
Are
I'm
you
your biggest
fans?
fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you an Owen fan?
I'm the biggest Owen fan ever. He's so well spoken in his
And rich
videos.
and famous.
Yeah, it's so good.
No, but I'm very blessed, but like I definitely like fame. No.
Give me a break. 20 million followers plus over. Yeah. See, you had
But-
to.
But
You
I
had to
think
count
I
it in
have
your
a
head.
very different.
I know for a fact mine's 11.
That's 11 million people.
They don't know me.
I don't know. I have imposter
Wait,
syndrome.
do you really?
Yeah, I get like freaked out every time someone like recognizes me, and they always say they're like, "Oh my god, you're so pretty in person. Like you're so pretty in person."
Because online. Oof.
That's what I'm saying, right? Right?
Okay, but what is it? What do people know you more from now? Because obviously the MrBeast stuff, but like how you've evolved is really incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Like I was trying to think. I was like, is there anyone else on the planet that's been able to do what you've done? No.
I think everyone has like such different journeys. I don't think anyone will ever be able to do what anyone's done.
Period. No, because
That's the truth.
I was thinking about it. The most inspiring thing is your evolution. Because as a creator, people get very stuck. Like you could have just stuck and been, doing whatever and be so complacent in Miami chilling. And then next thing you know, I see like all the Love Island people at your house, and I'm like, she's so tapped in. And then obviously having a good partner too. Like,
He's genuine. Like,
yeah, hype him up because he's right here.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Love
Like
him so much.
I could not be where I'm at without him. Because can I be honest? I think a lot of the
I hope
times.
so.
I don't know why I'm just going to say I'm going to be honest.
Be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the times people in the industry, the one thing that they're like searching for is love and like companionship. No tea, no shade. Love you. You have like a whole Netflix show about it.
That's crazy. The disrespect.
And like has been on every love show ever.
Okay.
But like, no, it's like a thing.
Not all of them. I would.
Okay, besides Love is Blind.
And Love on the Spectrum.
You could.
Be careful.
What?
This is my podcast. Be
right.
nice.
You're right.
Continue.
Where was I?
Talking about how amazing Owen is.
I think a lot of times people get like wrapped up in trying to find like companionship. And then I got so lucky that I found someone in the beginning that I could build with, because I think if I didn't, I would be probably freaking out.
Well, I think, like, when did you guys start dating? When did it all begin?
Like 4 years ago.
Before all this, or you were
like, it was
in the
after
trenches?
MrBeast.
Okay.
And like right in the beginning of my OnlyFans career.
Which is wild, and the fact that he saw like a good opportunity to build on that as well.
Yeah, it was mutual. I was like in a really shitty situation with someone, and he was like, I could help you do social media. That's what I know how to do.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'll fucking do the rest.
Yeah, and you got like a really good team now too, right?
Yeah.
Did you build them up, or they came to you? How did it all begin for you?
So it's me, Owen, and we have like a COO, which his name is Cole, and he's like
And a
Owen's
chef.
best friend. Yeah, I love him. I think I really like to like put the people around me on. Like Jaden, for example, is Cole's girlfriend, and they dated for like a while, and then I was like, you're really good at social media. Like, why don't we work together? And then we started working together. And then Madison was also through someone else. So it's like reaching out, like, you know, like I don't go on LinkedIn.
Have you always been like that? Because I feel like people, feel like people in this industry like don't care about anyone but themselves.
No, I can't. I love the people around me. I can't. Because can I be honest? Stop, not too much. My biggest fear is being alone. Like being alone in the end.
Oh.
Meaning like you have all like the money and like
You
fame
do.
or whatever.
You've got everything.
It's like, why?
Yeah, we don't want to be alone.
Why?
It's so sad.
So I like spend a lot of time with my friends and family.
So it all started. How did the MrBeast videos start? I always wonder how you get cast on these things, because they haven't cast me.
I was working as a PA for one of his videographers, and then it was a Squid Games video, right? They did one day, mind you, 456 people, right? The first day, everything went wrong. Like the squibs weren't working. Like it was a big malfunction, and people.
Oof.
He usually gets people from ECU, and a lot of them had to go back to class. So half of the people didn't show up the next day to film. So people were frantically calling their friends like, yo, do you want to be in a MrBeast video? And they called me and they were like, yo, you want to be in a MrBeast video? Like bring like 2 friends. I was like, bet.
And that's how it started?
Yeah.
When did you see opportunity to turn it into like a full career?
Well, after I didn't think anything of it. I did the Squid Games video and that was that. And then immediately when it released, I don't know why or how, it was luck, pure luck, that the audience was like, yo, I need to follow this girl. And then my @ on Instagram was like trending on Twitter. And then I woke up 24 hours. I went to bed with like 7,000 followers. I woke up with like 145,000 overnight.
What?
And then Jimmy called me the next day. And he was like, hey.
What?
How you doing? He was like, I didn't know this was going to happen. I'm sorry if you didn't want this to happen. I was like, are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, this
It's
is
the
sick.
craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then I dropped out of college and was like, fuck it, I'm going to try this.
Was that the biggest jump, or has it been, has it been quite gradual after that? In your
I mean, that
followers?
was the craziest thing that's ever happened in my entire life. But
Yeah.
I, like follower count wise?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the biggest. I think
What have you done that made the biggest?
I think I gained 1 million followers. I think on, how long was it, babe? Yeah.
What?
2 million followers on Instagram in a month.
What?
But it's like consistently like growing.
How do you keep it consistently growing? Because I feel like people hate me.
Why do you think that?
No,
Why do you think people hate you?
Have you read my comments?
People hate me too.
Yeah, but you have so many followers, it doesn't matter.
The more followers you have, the more hate you get.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
This episode is brought to you by JLab. We love them so much with my whole heart. Life is yours for listening. JLab inspires people through innovative personal technology, headphones, earbuds, speakers, work peripherals, and gaming. Feel it, hear it, live it. Find where you feel alive with JLab. Guys, I need headphones every single day. I go to the gym. I need to listen to my music. I need to blast it. When I'm going on a walk with the dogs, you always need music to feel alive and to feel amazing. So JLab is the best headphones and the best speakers that money can buy. And I really appreciate the quality of sound that comes through these headphones. If you're traveling, if you're editing the podcast, or you just need to shut the world out, grab yourself a pair of JLab headphones because they are so comfy, they're so sleek, and they're so amazing. And we love their technology behind the noise. Head to jlab.com, use code Harry to save some money. That's jlab.com with code Harry. Feel alive with JLab. Wait, who's the craziest person that's ever DM'd you? Has it been a wild one?
My most memorable one that's like super wholesome and like near and dear to my heart is Lana Del Rey. I messaged her and I was like, I just want to like give you your flowers. Like, I think you're incredible and so inspiring. And she sent me this like really long paragraph just being like, I love watching your journey. Like, I think you're amazing. I want to send you your flowers right back. And
what?
It was so wholesome.
I think that's the nicest thing about you is every time I've seen you, you've been so lovely. And just like, even at the Kim thing, you're like, what you've done. And I'm like, oh.
I'm very impressed by your career.
No, I haven't done anything.
Yeah, you really have though.
I just get
like
lucky, go on shows, I get drunk.
Yeah.
And then people want to watch that.
Obviously.
Yeah, let's go.
I would. I really enjoyed your season on Too Hot to Handle. Yeah. I think it's very impressive what you've done going from reality TV because I know it can be hard to step into like acting coming out of reality TV because it seems like people don't respect it as much. Yeah. That's like the stigma. And you've done such a good job.
It's my queen right here.
You really have. I'm very impressed. And I'm really excited to see where you go. I'm very excited for the Netflix show.
I'm so scared.
Why?
Oh, because it's...
I think you're going to do great. Isn't it like The Bachelor? Can you give me like a brief? Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it. Please, I love it.
Well, like, what's the
no, so basically, I go into this house. I'm living with the girls. So The Bachelor, they live in a hotel, so they're not with everyone. So I'm with them.
So you're like having one massive like bachelor pad party with a bunch of hot girls.
The most beautiful girls ever. And they all have engagement rings. So like they all pick their own engagement ring. Like real diamonds, everything. Like so much budget on this
I was going to say, right?
They blew it on the budget. It was crazy. So then anyway, when they get eliminated, they have to give the ring back. It was really sad. But I wasn't eliminated.
Did you you didn't eliminate? How did they get eliminated?
My ex and my friends were like, these people.
Your ex?
Yeah.
Your ex?
Yeah.
Gets to choose who you marry?
Basically. Yeah.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Did you end up with anyone?
You have to watch the show.
Okay.
Duh.
Well, I'm assuming the ex would be like, no, he can't end up with anyone.
No, so we like it's, and I think that's the shock factor. Like that's why it does.
You shocked me. Damn. I would never let that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Like,
yeah, that's insanity.
But also for her, like it's a brave thing to do. Like imagine going to a house with your ex and then going, oh my God, there's 20 people trying to marry this person. Like hats off to her. I have questions for you. Stop it.
I took over. Sorry.
Okay. What was the most challenging part of Beast Games?
Losing. The fuck?
Yeah, true. Was it rigged?
Lost $456,000.
Okay, but you
I wish it was rigged. I would have won.
Yeah, but you made 20 million, so you're good.
I guess. Still don't like losing. I'm very competitive.
Yeah. What? Yeah. You are.
I'm very competitive. I hate fucking. Do you want to lose?
No. Wait. Would you do a reality show?
Yes.
Okay.
In a heartbeat.
Because I was watching your
competition-wise, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Please. You guys are perfect. I was watching your Becoming Her video. And you were saying that you like wrote reality shows and like
I did. I've written 2.
What were they? Do you want to spill the beans or no?
I mean, the concept there was one. I mean, I didn't really finish it, but like I was pitching this concept of like putting a bunch of people in a house. And when you put like guys and girls in a house, what naturally happens? Like they're going to want to like, you know, mingle, fall in love, whatever. Yeah. But like ultimately like love is like the downfall. Like you shouldn't, cuz there's like plot twists. Yeah. And like the whole theme of it was going to be like escape room based, like psychological thriller.
Oh my God, I would have a meltdown.
Yeah, I know. I was like really invested in that one show.
Yeah,
and the other one was called, I think I wanted to call it Keep It Cupid. Okay. And it was like I'm like Cupid. I like put people together and like make them do like crazy things that you'd only do with like 2 people like going skydiving together for the first time, like having a week of like a crazy experience. Fun. And then yeah, nothing came out of it. Wait, but still.
Why don't you do it on your YouTube?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, what does your day-to-day look like now? Like, what's going on?
Oh, it depends on the day.
Well,
like today I'm here.
All day. If you're here every day, it'd be a problem.
I don't know my schedule. I have an amazing team that keeps up my schedule. I just sound like such a fucking posh cunt.
She's like, so rich and famous, guys. She doesn't know her schedule.
I don't know what happens. I have people that help me.
Do you want to talk about OnlyFans or no?
I mean, we can. Okay. What about it?
Okay, what led you to try it?
I was really, really broke. And my parents were like, gonna make me go back to school, and I was like, I can't.
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, I do it.
Do you love it?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the same as you. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of just like, it's good money.
It gets to a point where it's like, it's good to build community and to have like all these people like so invested in you. But then also it's like, after a while, I'm like, fuck, like, is this filling my cup?
It's not going to.
Well,
it'll fill your bank account. It just ate away at a lot of like other things. I think for a woman, it's different, maybe.
I don't know. I think it's, you tell me.
I would think so.
I'm not a woman.
Like, I think guys are like more like, you could kind of do whatever and get a, like, it's like.
Yeah, true. I guess it depends. Wait.
Like, bro, you're on Netflix. Like, if I tried to go on Netflix, like, they'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
They would put you on Netflix. You should read Kevin Hart's book. It's really good.
Really?
Basically, really?
You have a commission off of it?
No.
You'll go buy Kevin Hart's book.
No, please buy his book. He's got 1 million. But there's this one book I read, and basically it was his mentality is like, just become so big that no one can say no.
That's what Owen says to me all the time.
Well, that's where you're at.
He's like, become so famous that no one can tell you no. And you can do whatever you want.
You're so famous. Kim K asked you for a photo. How much are you posting a day? Because you were telling me last time I saw you about your trial reels, like you were going bananas on there too.
Yeah, I think last month, I think Jaden told me we posted like 81 pieces of content that month.
Oh, like across all
platforms.
That's a lot.
I think yesterday I filmed 15 or 16 videos, different outfit changes, everything.
Who's coming up with these ideas?
Me and Jaden, Owen, everyone. Okay.
Like
if I get inspired by something, like we should just do this and try it.
And then if it flops, you delete it? Like what's your...
No, I literally just put my head down and I'm gonna just keep going, just keep posting.
Yeah.
And then we randomly have a video that hits like 50 million views.
Period. Yeah, because I think that's the biggest problem with being in this space is you get so focused on the
the numbers.
Yeah, and
you feel like a fucking piece of shit loser when something flops.
Yeah,
and everyone hates you.
Okay, so it's gonna be a bit personal.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, whoa. Yeah, I do feel like a piece
literally.
of shit loser. And everyone does hate me.
Literally, it's so addicting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, how did you get out of that mentality? Because I feel like a lot of girls and like a lot of friends, they'll just focus on like, oh, this reel only did 100,000 views instead of 1 million usually. And then they'll just quit for like a week.
No.
Okay.
I get sad about it and then I post another video.
Wow.
Like it obviously like sucks when something that you really like if you put a lot of time and effort into something and then you post it and it does awful, like you're obviously gonna be like, bro. And then you just keep going.
Yeah, who's inspiring you? Like, who gets you going?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Kim K.
Yeah, she's answered everything.
I literally answered everything.
I just love content. I really, really, really love what I do. Like, I like just thinking of, like, really crazy transitions and, like, cool ways. Like, if I see a video, I'll, like, rework it to make it my own, you know? Like, I'm inspired by other people's content, and then I also, like, will sit in bed at 2 a.m., can't sleep, insomnia, and write down, like, 50 video ideas.
Yeah, but are you looking at people and you're like, oh, do you have a person that you go to? Because I have this one guy I steal all his quotes from.
Shout him out. Go ahead.
No, I can't. I don't want him to know because I was waiting for him to block me. Because all my trial reels, it's just like these are really funny quotes. Like, I got to do it.
And so you just post like B-roll with a funny quote?
Just literally me walking and then slow-mo and then it's a funny quote. And they always randomly rip.
But then do you ever think about like what that does for you? Because in my head, like, what is that doing for you?
Well, if they go...
It's not building your personal brand. You're literally just like...
Hey, I don't know what else I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm not a hot girl. I can't be like...
It doesn't matter. I think you're really funny.
Yeah, but I'm like, not funny all the time.
If you just put a camera down and just talk to it, I think you would...
People be like, this guy sucks.
Follow.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Follow to see the train wreck or follow because I think he was funny?
You think people should be doing that? People should be talking more?
100%. That's how you get someone to like or hate you.
Damn, because this guy, he just like rips quotes, and I was telling everyone, like all my friends, I was like, just copy this guy's stuff. He's so good.
I think those videos are like good for like engagement for a second, but like if I saw someone, like for example, there are creators that do a lot of like aesthetic posting and like the morning routines and stuff like that, but I've never heard them talk, and so it's like I don't really know who they are. So how can I really like relate to you and like follow along with your journey if you've never said anything? I don't know your sense of humor. I don't know how you talk. I don't know if you have like, I don't know anything about you. All I know is that you have this like super beautiful aesthetic life, and that's some people's niche content. But it's like, I think we're the type of content creators where like our best asset is the fact that we talk too damn much.
Yeah. What would you say if you were starting again? Like, what would you do?
Right now, I'd probably start streaming, and then use clippers for.
Yeah. Why are you not streaming? This should be streamed.
Yeah. Literally, yes.
Why are you not streaming?
I don't know. a lot of work. It's a lot of like pressure, and like I feel a lot of pressure to be like consistently entertaining. Like, could you imagine like 12-hour stream and you have to be consistently entertaining them?
Yeah, but I feel like even just following along with your life, like you walking in with the entourage, like, hey, we're going to go do this, and then stream it, like, no?
Okay.
Or
maybe
just,
I'll start. I have done a couple streams.
Is it fulfilling? Like, do you feel excited about that?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I streamed with like the Love Island cast, and it was fun.
Oh, yeah. How are they? Were they fun?
Amazing.
I
can't lie.
Has Corbin cool?
Yeah, he's really funny.
Oh, my God.
He's the same.
The goat.
He's the exact same. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, is his voice like that
Yes.
normally? Wow.
Yes. And him, Parmita, and Gabe have just like all been working out at like our warehouse. We built like a gym, and they just like will go and like
You
work
have a
out.
warehouse?
Yeah. That's where I filmed the podcast.
You have so much money. It's insane.
I
I thought that was your house where the cars were at, and they were in the...
No, I got robbed once, so I never did that again.
What?
Yeah, someone stole my car out of my fucking driveway and crashed it.
What?
And then left it.
Actually, I did see this
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, it wasn't fake. That was fucking real.
Wait,
it traumatized me.
Can you
So
tell
we
me the
moved.
story of this?
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. We were living in Miami.
Period.
We were renting in Miami.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, let's try Fort Lauderdale. Let's just go and see. I wanted a house on the water. It was a beautiful house on the water we were renting. Fucking gorgeous. Little gate, cute, cunt, amazing. We move in, bro, November 1st.
Yeah.
We got robbed week 2 of being there.
Did you post it? Did they, like, how did they find it? Or
I
was it just a
don't know.
random person?
I literally don't know. I think someone saw the car in
Was
general.
it the chrome car or was it the pink
No,
car?
the pink car.
Well,
Yeah. Who the fuck steals a hot pink car? Like, anyways.
I'd steal it.
Well, so then I was this is like peak like Bop House era too. So I was at the
Yeah.
Bop House. I come home and I get a call from my cousin, and he was like, yo, because I had, I had 2 houses at the time. I was moving from Miami. No, but listen, I was moving from Miami to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
And so I had the other house for like a month. But during the last month, I just decided I'm going to like use that month to move. So I was going back and forth a lot. And then, boom, he was at the other house. I came home from the Bop House. He was like, yo. I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, is your car in the garage? I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, is your car in the garage? The sheriff here is saying that there's a pink car on the black market that they found with the license plate, and they came to this house because it was registered here. I was like, stop fucking playing. I run downstairs. Mind you, I'm in the bath. Jump out. Robe. Boom. Running down the stairs. Open garage door. Oh, no. Gone. Fall. Shambles. What the fuck do you do in that moment?
Yeah, what did you do? You cried?
Cried.
Yeah.
A lot. Like it literally.
Wait.
Because then I realized, because then it clocked to me, when I came home, the back door was open. Like, me and Owen got home. He went to the gym. So Owen wasn't home. I was by myself in the house.
Ooh.
And the back door is open. I run upstairs. My balcony door is open. The closet door is open. So then I'm like, oh my God, did they steal anything else? But I think they just like came in, found the keys, and like took the car.
Yeah, you guys have like 1 million watches and shit too, no?
I panicked. I thought, because we had a safe, but you know, like it's like a little box safe.
Just pick
So
it
they
up.
could have just picked it up. They didn't. They
Yeah.
just took the car.
Yeah, I remember one time in New Zealand we got robbed, and it was like the scariest. Like,
You feel like
I feel like a pussy. Like, what do I do?
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, did you move?
I moved in, and then I moved out 2 weeks later.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was literally awful. And we moved into an apartment. I'm still traumatized from it. So then we got a warehouse.
Do you guys still live in an apartment? It's probably
No.
way safer. Oh, okay. I know this guy, Clayton, who was on The Bachelor. He got an Airbnb, and then he made like,
Clayton?
yeah. Have you heard his
him.
story?
Clayton, like the one that jumped the fence?
Is
that him?
No, it's Colton.
Oh, that's Colton. Sorry,
Yeah,
Clayton.
Clayton Echard, I think. Yeah, he has a crazy story. Like, he's got a crazy stalker. Like, there's this series, this podcast series that you should listen to if you're ever bored. Like, you'll never want to turn it off.
He was stalked?
Like, the craziest thing you'll ever hear in your life. Like, it should be a movie. Like, it's so
Okay.
insane. But in it, he was talking about how he's got an Airbnb property, and he would have an ad on that would be like a bachelor ceremony. And they ended up sending him a cease and desist. But he would come and do like a rose ceremony to the guests.
Wait, that's genius. Like a meet and greet.
Yeah, and he would like an add on for the thing, and then he'd be like come in his suit and be like, here you go.
Did he make a lot of money from doing that?
I don't know.
Well, you got a stalker like that?
Oh yeah, no, it's actually like the craziest story ever. Yeah.
How did that correlate with him just doing a bachelor ceremony?
Because he was the bachelor, and he was trying to get into like buying more properties, and he became like a real estate agent in Arizona, I think. And this lady was like, "Oh, I want to buy properties," and then came to him, and they ended up not hooking up, but like they had a interesting night. Yeah. And then she just was like, "I'm pregnant," and turned it into a whole thing, like, and tried to sue him. And there's like 5 guys, I think, that she's like done it to. It's the wildest thing ever.
Is she in jail?
They're trying to put her in jail, but like I think it's still ongoing. It's in court. Like it should be a whole thing. Like you should.
Wait, I need to look into that. That's actually insane.
Legitimately, you should like listen to the podcast series because it's so fascinating. I couldn't turn it off. I'd force myself to go for a run so I could listen to it. Yeah. Anyway, hey, I have to ask you a question.
Okay, go.
Wait, I remember seeing your podcast early on.
Okay.
With your leg up, you'd always sit like that. Did
yeah,
that go?
I still do that.
Okay, does that still go viral? Like, because
it can't.
That was rage baiting, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm like that. You wouldn't do that.
I mean, I do sit. I drive like that. Fun fact.
With your leg up?
Yeah. I feel like that's common.
It's just so little, I guess.
I'm little.
You just fold into a ball. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Well, you're like 10 foot too.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Wait, I gotta ask you questions. This is a podcast.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Tell me about your podcast.
It's cute.
You have like 10 million subs, no?
Yeah. But I'm not happy with... Okay, pause. No. I'm not I think that sounded bad. Let me backtrack. I love my followers, obviously, but I'm saying like I'm not happy with the current like state of the podcast. I think there needs to be like a lot of reworkings, and I have a co-host. He's great, love. And you know I love the gay man. Obsessed. Love him.
No, I've seen him. He's sweet.
He's
cool.
so kind.
How did you meet him? How did that come about?
He did like an audition on TikTok. Like he literally was. I did a whole thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think I'm trying to like. I also signed with WME, and like we're trying to do like this whole like rebranding, and we've been having so many meetings and stuff, and like I think it's just time to like turn over a new leaf on everything. Like I need to like let go of Clock It, like rebrand it. So we're like in like this like reworkings of it right now, and like I think by the time this airs, I'll probably have like a new show.
What do you want to rename it to? Is it like what? Yeah, what does this new era look like for you? Are you just changing?
I'm
everything?
I'm excited. I'm like currently right now in the works of like coming up with like a whole new concept where I don't know the name of the show yet, but I know like the visual. I can actually show you a sneak peek.
Okay.
Want to see a sneak peek?
Yeah, please.
And so we're working with like these producers and stuff, and it's like really official. I'm actually kind of.
Yeah, one thing I am really impressed by is
I don't love the name.
Okay.
And don't disclose it because I don't know if I'm gonna keep this.
Okay. Oh, I really like that.
Isn't it cool?
That's really.
And I think for me, I want the concept of it to be, like, talking about the gray area in people's life. Like for me right now, like I'm in this transition period, and I think no one is. I think we're so focused on talking about people's accomplishments that we don't talk about like maybe they do want to pivot in their life or they do want to do something different in their life, and how society sometimes they accept you in one spot.
Yeah.
And if you try to evolve past that, it's like really uncomfortable, and like some people don't accept you.
But I feel like out of anyone I've known, like you've evolved so much and been able to pivot like insane. Like
I'm glad it's perceived that way.
Yeah, like if people come up to the street and ask you like for a photo, what do they know you from? That's like
I get Ash Trevino podcast. I get OnlyFans, obviously, and some like fashion stuff. Like a lot of people be like, "Oh, I saw you did this look."
Yeah,
see,
like that. I think that's the greatest thing because usually people, like when I knew that things were working well is after Taught to Handle. I remember I was at the Hype House like every day doing TikToks and like trying to figure it out. And the proudest moment was when someone asked me for a photo. It was like, "Oh, you're the guy from TikTok," instead of like, "Oh, you're the guy from dating show." So like for me, like
yeah, exactly.
That's what makes me feel good. Is like the natural evolution of that. So the fact that you went from Beast Games to Bob stuff to where you're at now, businesswoman, like even your Becoming Her video was so fascinating because the amount of like energy and like investment into this new brand and this new era is like really impressive because no one does it. Like no one.
It's really hard, and I think it makes you look at yourself too. Like you have to. It makes you like look inwards and be like, "Yo, who are you?"
Yeah.
And I think I'm like in this period where I'm like, I don't know, but I don't want to be one thing.
Yeah.
Like even this podcast that I'm gonna launch, like I don't want to be just someone that has a podcast. I want to be involved in everything because that's what I love. I love to learn, and like fashion is something that's like it is a hobby, and I've learned to like really love it. Learning about different brands, what they stand for.
It's expensive though.
It is.
It's crazy. Yeah, because you've gone to a few fashion shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it literally, I will say this, like Willie Chavaria, like that was like the first like really big show I did. That was my first Paris Fashion Week. Changed my life.
Really?
You were able to tell an entire story without saying one word. Like fashion, you're able to, it's like you can talk about anything without saying a single thing. The clothes speak for itself, the production, how everything has meaning, from the lighting to the seats to the placement of things. Like he does such a beautiful job telling a story, and I love art. Like that's why I'm a content creator. Like I like being creative, and that's a form of creation that I've never like understood until I saw it in person. Like specific art pieces will speak to me. Like I know it sounds like cliche, but it really is. Like fashion is a form of art. You can tell. You walk in a room, and if you like what you're wearing, if you feel confident, and it changes how people perceive you, it changes how you feel about yourself. It's like, it's just it's like psychological. It's amazing.
Is that what you want to go more of? Or dive more into that?
Yeah, fashion for sure.
Yeah.
But I also want to like get into like just different creative outlets, reality TV, maybe acting. I don't know. Fucking pick up.
Yeah,
a script.
acting would be fun.
Yeah, right.
You at WME? Who at that with there?
Am I with? Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your agent there?
Kathleen and Adam.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
I only know
massive.
one.
Yeah, you only know yours. Yeah.
No, I used to be with them.
You
Jenny.
love it?
I loved her so much, but now I'm at CAA.
Oh.
Yeah, I love them so much. Okay, yeah, we have serious questions.
Okay, go.
Okay, what is one moment in your career you look back at and you can't believe happened?
Meeting Kim K.
That's crazy. I feel like you're our Kim K.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You are our generation's Kim K.
Thank you.
I feel like
I'll take it. I heard that yesterday too.
Of course you did. Wait, who said that? I was thinking about it in the car. I'm like, I think she could pull it off.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Don't do that to me.
I think you could pull it off.
Wait, really? Like actually?
No, I'm lying.
That's insane.
For the
I
sake of
appreciate
the podcast.
that. I'll use that.
Well, because I was just thinking about it. I'm like, literally, like the evolution. Like a lot of people get so stuck in who they are, and you know, you're making millions of dollars on OnlyFans. You could have just done that forever and be chilling and retired, and like, who cares?
Yeah.
But the fact that you were like, oh, actually, this isn't filling my cup. I'm all good. I got a great support system. I got a great team.
And I will say that hasn't been easy. That has not been. I feel like I might make it look easy, but like this has truly been one of the hardest times of my life.
Well, that's the thing. Also, it's like, yeah, no one else has been able to do it. Like
Yeah, I don't.
No one.
I can't think of someone that like.
Yeah. Who?
Well, Mia Khalifa.
Love her.
She did it.
Yeah.
One of the biggest porn stars, and then she's like in fashion, like has her own clothing line. Like.
Oh yeah, true. She's killing it.
She's fucking killing it.
Love her.
Doesn't she
so
have a
much.
book?
If she doesn't, she should.
She has a book. She has a book. I think she has a book.
Would you
She's
write a book?
incredible. Yeah, I would.
What would you write it on?
A lot. I think I would write it about like, I'm very passionate about like my family story, like how they even got here is insane. Like how they made it to the States and like how they made it to like out of this such extreme situations that they were at in Brazil.
Yeah.
Because my family in Brazil is like very exactly. My family in Brazil, I know it's just like such a limiting mindset. Like
it's hard to make it out, right?
They don't live the best like lifestyle, and like for my parents to have taken a risk and like come here, like they went through so much. I think one day like I'll write a book and then make it a movie.
Yeah, I think you're becoming her video. Your dad was crying, like he was so emotional and like powerful with that stuff. Why don't you just have like a camera crew following you around? Like I feel like even just like what Alex
there's not enough
doing.
drama.
Are you serious?
I don't have a lot of drama in my life. Like
you could make some.
Oh, I'll just like fake it. Okay.
Well, that's reality TV. You're just like, okay, cool.
I don't think you can fake like real. Like it has to come from something real.
Let's cause some beef right now.
Okay, go.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what to.
No, I'm scared of you.
You want to beef with me?
No, I'm so scared.
Okay.
You would kill me. You would eat me like, no, because you're so well spoken, and I would just crumble. I would be like, yeah, she's right.
Yeah, whatever she says, I did it. I'm sorry, I'm guilty.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, what project are you most excited about? Is there anything coming up that you're pumped for?
My new podcast.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Are you going to have the same co-host, or are you changing the whole thing?
It'll be completely new.
Really?
I don't want to give away too much. You just saw, you know?
Yeah, okay. Wait, what are you going to do with him then? Is he...
He actually, I think by this time too, we like just had a conversation recently where he was like, I don't fit here. Like this isn't like where I'm at right now. And he got like this boyfriend back at home in Utah. So I think he's going to go there.
He's going to move back to Utah?
Yeah.
He's got a fair few followers too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite famous.
Yeah. He like had this whole like thing where he like used to like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like he like got up on the counter and it looked like Spider-Man.
No.
Wait, please.
I've only seen him from your podcast.
No, wait. This is iconic. Wait, can you please look at how he gets on the counter?
What was that? What was that?
Isn't that insane?
Why did he do that?
That was like his thing.
That's how he blew up?
Yeah.
Of all the things
It's called Countertop Coffee.
Fuck, I wish I blew up like that.
Yeah, right? Isn't that fucking awesome?
Yeah, to be able to.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
With acrylic nails, by the way.
He has nails?
He did in that video. Now he like doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Wait, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's the dream?
I'm trying to make it through tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
Fuck.
you don't know what you're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. 5 years?
Yeah.
5 years. What's 5 years?
You'll be
24.
29.
Whoa.
My
A
age.
mom.
A mom in 5 years?
I want to be a mom.
You could be a mom.
You give me permission? 29? Yeah. I'll probably have my first kid at 29.
That'd be so fun.
Hopefully married.
Owen? Yeah. He said working on it. The rig, I'm sure, has to be fucking crazy.
I hope so.
Wait, okay, this is a question because I've always curious about this. Do women care about lab-grown diamonds?
Women?
Yeah.
I can't answer that for all women.
Well, you are the spokesperson for all women today.
I don't.
Do you care about lab-grown?
Yes. Me personally, yes.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't.
Fuck.
I'm gonna be really
It's
honest.
gonna be so expensive.
No, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Like, for me, it's the sentimental part. Like, for me, it's like a representation of like, he could give me a fucking like anything
tree.
as long as I'm with him. Like, I always said this from the beginning. Like, we could literally lose everything we have as long as I have him. I know we could do it again.
Wow, that's love right there.
Yeah, but yeah, I would like a natural diamond, but that's just my preference.
So expensive.
Like, I've never looked at someone's ring and been like, oh my god, it's fucking lab grown.
They shine brighter.
What the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, exactly.
You have a fat rock on your finger.
That's the thing. I'm gonna spend the same amount of money. I may as well get a lab.
But some people look at it, there's the flip side of that. Some people look at it and they're like, it's something that I want to pass down to my children and it's something that's going to hold its value. Lab-grown diamonds don't hold their value. Like, why would you ever get rid of your, like, why were you going to,
Yeah, why
you're
would
going to
you?
sell it? You plan on selling it? Or like,
Yeah, we're gonna keep
don't
it
know.
forever.
like, it's like, would you buy a Birkin, for example? People are like, it's fucking hideous. I would never spend that much money on a bag.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, oh, I could spend this money. It holds its value. I'm going to just keep it there.
Yeah.
I view the same thing as like jewelry, like a watch.
Watch.
Yeah, you buy a nice watch, it's going to hold its value.
Yeah.
That's just how I view it. Like, if I want to,
Yeah.
like, my engagement ring is an investment.
It is. Yeah. Wait, when did you know that you guys loved each other? What was that moment like when you first said it?
I think he said it first. I think love, like, it grew. There wasn't like a thing that he did that I was like, love ya.
Yeah.
It was just like, it just grew. We were friends for a long time.
Mm.
And I think throughout the friendship, like, he was so consistent. Like, even in the friendship, he was so consistent. Like,
Yeah.
there was no, because I'm like, I'm Latin. I'm fucking nuts, you know? Like,
yeah. It's okay.
and through every fucking episode, like, he would just consistently be there showing up. And he, like, taught me so much about myself and vice versa.
Yeah.
That one day, I think, we were just like, I really love you. Like, thanks for all you do for me. It's not something that's just like,
Is that the key to a strong relationship?
oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like, love is not something that's also very consistent. Like, you're not like, I always say this to my friends, like, bro, you're not always going to be so in love with your person. That's not real. That's not realistic. You'll always love them, but like any relationship, there are highs and lows. Like, there are times where I'm like so in love with him and I feel so connected to him. And there are times where I'm like, literally get away from me. Like, I don't want you near me. Like, I just want to be, and we spend more time apart. Because I believe the key to a really, really good relationship is you're stronger as a unit, but you still have your own individual, like, lives. Like, you're still individual.
But that was my question, is you guys are so intertwined. Like, how do you have your independence? Or, like, how do you have time away to, like, breathe?
He goes one side of the house, I go to the other. Or he goes and, like, hangs out
So
with his
rich.
friends. And
Biggest
I go,
house ever. You go to the warehouse.
yeah, he spends a lot of time at the warehouse.
Yeah.
And I just stay home, read, make content.
Really? You reading all the time?
I like reading.
What's your favorite book?
Recently, I've gotten a kick out of reading books about people that I know. So, like, David Ruttman's book was fucking awesome.
Really?
Because I get to text him and be like, yo, what is this about? Or like, that's my favorite part.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
I'm going to read Mike's book. Mike Malak.
Oh yeah, the 50 Shades. No.
50 Shades of Grey. Hello.
What's?
I think it's called The Last Vital.
That's The Last Vital.
The Last Vital.
Shout out, Mike.
I'm reading Alon Gale's book right now. It's like if you ever wrote a book, like I'd like to read it because I know you and I could just text you and be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about here?
You'd be like, are you lying? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Camilla's a bitch.
This actually happened. Can you please write that?
Yeah.
Can I write the front page?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. I'd write the funniest thing ever.
No, it'd be so scary. No, please.
Are you scared of me?
Yeah, I'm so scared of you.
Why?
No, because you're so well spoken. I think actually.
Wait, do I intimidate you or are you actually like scared of me?
I'm so scared of you.
Oh.
Yeah, like you and Tanner, I'd hate to piss both of you off because I feel like it'd be a rap. You know?
That's true. We would like combine forces and fuck you up.
Okay, let's not put that out.
I'm just kidding.
No, yeah. Did you always have your voice? Because I feel like a lot of people, like I recently have just been like, oh, I should really stand on my 10 toes and like believe what I'm saying. Like, did you always have? I think
I've always spoken with a lot of like passion.
Yeah.
But I think that's just because I'm Latina.
Final few questions.
Okay.
If you had to switch lives with one creator for 24 hours, who are you picking?
Leo Skeppy.
Really? How come?
Yeah. Because he's fucking Leo Skeppy.
He found his voice pretty recently
He's
too.
fucking awesome.
He's so cool. And he's huge too.
Massive.
Where is he? Is he in Miami?
Texas. He was in Miami.
Yeah.
I think he's in Dallas. Ooh, let me not. But sorry. Texas,
yeah, what's his actual address?
I'm like, so his social security number.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Texas.
What's the wildest thing you've seen about yourself online?
There was an article that was written about me that I like broke up a marriage. I was like the mistress in a marriage.
Did
and
you
it was
do that?
on No.
You did.
Yeah. Well, I think it was about like my OnlyFans. And that
Okay.
was so wild. Like it was this whole article in Brazil that made it on like this really big platform in Brazil. And I read it about myself. My dad showed me. He was like, did you see this? I was like,
But
what?
Where did it stem from? Why did they do that?
My OnlyFans, like apparently like he like was in love with me and like he like broke up like a really big marriage in Brazil.
Have you had any like weird interactions with people in public? Like
Yeah. There's this one guy like was at a car meet and he just like was like screaming in my face.
What?
Like you're a fucking whore, like fuck you, like you like dirty bitch. And like he was like recording me like this. It's really weird.
What?
Yeah, and then Owen threw a water bottle at his car and then he threatened to sue him because there was damages to his car. It was a plastic water bottle, half empty, like please.
But why was he why would he just walked up to you, he's like,
He was like, I fucking hate you, yeah, basically.
Why?
'Cause I don't,
How does it
if I
affect
had a
him?
really good answer to that, I would.
No, that's like so crazy.
It's insane.
Does that happen? Has that happened more than once?
Well, the Bop House, did you hear about like the stalker, like broke and like shattered through the back window and then like the SWAT team was called and like because he refused to leave?
I always
Did
just
you
think
see
these are bits.
Oh, no.
These are-
No, very real.
Okay, I heard a rumor that the Bob House was always in Airbnbs and it was an actual house. Is that true?
Yeah.
Did you tell me that?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like that's like that was very known.
Is
very
it known?
Yeah. People found the Airbnb, were like showing up to it.
So everyone would just go make content and go home?
Yeah.
Wow.
We all have very separate lives. We have shit to do.
What? That's probably why there's like not that much drama. It's just because you're all not together all the time.
No, yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a business.
I don't know. I'm just a humble fan.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, would you do anything different? Like if you went back and looked
No.
at your whole career? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
What's left
Guess
to
I'm
tick
telling
off, you
myself
think? The reality TV stuff, like if you could, yeah, is there anything left to tick off? Because I feel like you've done kind of everything.
Oh my God. No. Movies, reality TV. I want to write a book. I'd like to walk in a fashion show.
Yeah, but that's scary.
I'd like to create a massive brand of something that like really speaks to me.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Have you got a brand? Is there anything that you're
Like something that I'm like
Yeah, physical product?
No. I'm like working on it though.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised.
I know, me too.
What's going on? What would you make?
That's the thing. I don't know. But I don't want to do something that feels like rushed. Like I want to do something that like, hey, I'm actually super passionate about this because I'm a firm believer in like if you're not 110% in, it's not going to work.
And you don't really do brand deals either, right?
No. Obviously because I'm not as brand friendly.
No, but Tana does them. I do them. I'm pretty crazy.
Oh, you want to connect me with someone? I mean, but I also like, I won't work with brands that I actually don't like.
Is it confronting bringing your family like into this world? Because that's with this show, my family. It's the first time that people kind of see my family. Were you worried about that?
No, because they're so lovely.
Yeah, but I'm so scared of my sisters getting hate comments. I'm like,
Oh yeah, that yes.
yeah, that's
My mom and my dad don't have like Instagrams,
okay.
so it's like they're so supportive of me that
Yeah.
they love being a part of like my life and everything. And if that means like being in a video, like they'll do it. I think my brother's definitely meant to have a social media platform of his own and like do his own career.
Yeah.
Like he's so funny. He's such a like internet personality. Like he's meant for it. I don't know what he's gonna do in his career, but he like recently just graduated high school and he was like, maybe I'll get into streaming, like something.
You
And
should
I'm
really
like,
stream.
yeah, maybe
wish
we'll
I
do
could do it.
streams with my brother together.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. Would you go on Love Island?
I think that would be a fun one.
Yeah.
But-
Why don't you go on Love Island as like a bombshell?
Because I'm an old guy now and
How old
like,
are you?
I'm retired, 29.
Whoa. I'm kidding.
That's crazy.
You're like 1 foot in the grave. No, I'm kidding.
That's crazy. No, I feel like.
Whoa, what are you doing for your 30th? 30. That's awesome. Congrats.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. Huh?
All right. Thank you guys so much. I wrap up your own show.
Do it. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. How do you do it? Like, subscribe.
Yep. Wait, where can they find you? Everywhere. She's got enough followers. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's episode, please give us 5 stars. We will see you again next week, and you can follow Camilla wherever you see her. She's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That works for me.
It's our Kim K.
So rich and famous.
You are.